Welcome to the wonderful world of wellness with Dr. Andy Mencia. This medical program heard from 7 to 7:30 each Saturday right here on WSBR 740 AM is brought to you by the Adult and Geriatric Center under the medical direction of geriatrician Dr. Andy Mencia.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good
buongiorno,
morning,
buongiorno.
Ina.
Dobre utra.
Dobre utra. Buongiorno, buenos días.
Yes.
Guten Morgen.
You know, people wait. It's funny. I was
Mi
telling
mamá.
Dr. Mencia that everyone waits
Añejo
to hear
show.
him.
The
And
Korean.
then what
Añejo show.
happens if you all these crazy people in the studio.
Man, we look forward to be here.
I do too. I look forward
I'm
to
just
it.
driving north.
I know,
and I say,
I'm
like,
the
my
same
God.
way.
you
Right.
He's
know,
not driving,
I
he's
spend-
flying.
I know he does.
Spend the
I
whole
know.
day in the hospital, working hard in the hospital, seeing patients, and then I run over here.
Yeah,
And then I
feel
run
the
to the
same
office.
way. I know.
Oh.
I feel the same way. But let me
Life
just
is good when you are having fun.
yeah. And when you're with people
And when you're
who
doing
are, right.
when you're doing the thing that you love.
Yes, that's true. You know, you were meant to be an entertainer. You know that.
I know. I don't know about that.
Why you're a physician?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah. I was giving a lecture, and one of the doctors said, "Do you ever thought about being a comedian?" I say, "Is that an insult?" He goes, "No. You have good jokes, and the way you tell the
do.
jokes and all of that." I say, I don't like to be monotone. You know, you have
No.
to
But
be-
that's why you're a good physician, because you do this with your patients.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I do have a big discussion with you this morning. I know that you bought this wonderful place, Stonewater Med Spa. And I was just wondering, when you have cancer patients, do you ever recommend that to get out of that, it must be very sad, how they could go and have their faces made up, they could go and if they need to buy a wig, or they have their nails done.
Well, because this is pencil talk, and we're going to talk about that. Why don't you give the phone number, Ina,
Okay.
and the location of Stonewater, because
Yeah.
you get a lot of people that when they come from West Palm Beach or Miami, they come to the office, they say, instead of just driving back home, let me go to Stonewater. It's so close to the office.
Right.
And then we talk about the special. Why don't you give the information?
Good
Pencil
idea.
talk, ladies and
pencil
gentlemen.
tag.
Just
That's right.
jot
Get
it
your
down.
pencils out. Write
Jot
it
it
down.
down.
Right.
Check it down.
Okay, the address to the Stonewater Med Spa is
More coffee. Go.
2767 East Oakland Park Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale. Zip code is 33306.
But give them a direction,
And
so in a
direction,
sense,
it's like-
rather than
The
It's like-
direction is very easy. It's a federal. If you drive from Federal, you take Federal Highway, and when you get to Oakland Park, you go east, where is the ocean.
Toward the ocean, right?
Yes.
And just before the bridge.
right before the bridge, Intracoastal Bridge, right before Bayview Drive, you will make a U-turn left, and on the right-hand side, you'll see the Stonewater
The
Med Spa.
Stonewater right there.
It's
Right
next
there.
door to that big new Italian
Italian restaurant, yes.
Sicilian, please. It's
Sicilian
Sicilian.
oven.
Sicilian oven. The
Sicilian
food is
oven.
delightful.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you
I-
had it at your party. But so anyway, they will go there. Now, they have to make an appointment. So what's the
Yes,
phone?
the phone number is 954-561-8799.
So now let's talk about the special. At
Yes.
Stonewater, right there on Oakland Park, East
Yes.
Oakland Park. So,
Why
For the-
are you doing a special? Is it for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, for the holidays?
yeah,
yes,
it's
like
the,
we
it's
said,
the
the
season
other-
to be happy.
Exactly. And make everybody else happy around
No,
here.
let me tell you before you talk about the special, because they are running, the facials are running in November. And, I went to have a meeting with one of my corporate lawyers, and it's so close to Stonewater. And I say, you know what, let me call and see if they can fit me in for a facial. And I say, because I'm the owner, doesn't mean you have to push anybody out if you have somebody available. So it just so happened Rocio was available. And she said, come, doctor, come right in. I'm going to see you. And I got the, which one was it?
The Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, you have names for these facials?
Oh, yes.
You
They
saw
are very
Cleopatra?
important. Oh, I look like Cleopatra now. If I let my hair down, I swear to you,
I love it.
I would look
Okay.
like Cleopatra. But it was such a great facial. And, she said, oh, your skin is a little bit dry. Let's do the Cleopatra. And it was amazing. amazing facial.
Okay.
And I
That's
said,
what I
but you
want.
know, no, and the product that Rocio used on me and all of that, they were great. I mean, the moment you walk into Stonewater, Christian and Jeff and all of the staff, they are so welcoming. They make you feel so good.
And then you have that gorgeous waterfall that I
then
love.
The waterfall, yeah, that is not falling.
I love that waterfall.
No, it's not falling because somebody had to come and fix something. But it is beautiful. I love the waterfall. I love waterfalls. And then the displays oh my God, I mean, such a place. And then the relaxation area.
This is
with
the bomb.
That's a bomb. With the white couches and the blue thing. Oh my God, you got to see this.
No, it is. We've all been there. It is beautiful.
Stonewater had done relatively a 180 degree, and I know the previous owner, who is a friend of mine, is listening, but he agreed. He went by and he said, "My God, you really."
What a difference.
So I'm going for my facial too, because we talked about that. I'm definitely going to go.
Everybody go to Stonewater.
Right? No, let's go and get
That's
a facial.
That's Richard jumping in.
But wait,
everybody
nails.
hit Stonewater.
They get nails. You get your nails
this
done.
Is like, Anita, this is like Indianapolis 500. You see those racing cars when they pull to the side? If you are in a rush, no, I swear to you, I experienced it myself. I think I have a picture to prove it. Mm-hmm. I experienced it myself. I went there and I don't have time because, I work, then I go to the hospital, then I have to do this. And I'm so busy that, if I get a few minutes, like half an hour or something like that, and Rocio look at my eyebrow and say, okay, I have to fix your eyebrow. And I have one lady doing my hair. I have one lady at the same time. One lady is doing my hair. Rocio is doing my eyebrows. And then she cleaned my nose. I had to clean your nose. Let me see your ear. I have to clean your ear. This is so crazy. And then two beautiful girls, they come and they did my nails.
What was happening with your feet?
One is doing my feet. One is doing my feet. One is doing my hands. I got out of there in less than half an hour, all done. I mean, all taking. Oh, let me see. I have the picture right here. Look, to prove it. Look at that.
You know what? Oh my God. Oh, that is amazing. You should put that on. Did you put that on Facebook?
I put it on Facebook. Yeah.
Then that's where I saw it. Yeah, that is amazing.
Look at this. And then they pull me to the side.
That
to make
is
sure
amazing.
And the massage.
You know what?
Oh
we
my
should
God.
probably use this in the magazine when we do
What's
a
the
whole
girl
thing
that
on
did
this.
the thing? The Maria and what's the other?
Okay,
girl?
we're going to keep this going while he's looking for his pictures, right? Yeah. Otherwise, we have a lot of dead air here.
Fanny and Maria.
Yeah.
Fanny and Maria, they are so good. I mean, so much experience.
So it's hard to believe that a year and a half ago, you didn't have this.
No.
Where did you go then for things?
Where did I go for things? I used to chase Rocio. Wherever Rocio was working, I would go to her.
I see.
Maria, and sometimes, they used to because I'm so busy, they will come to the office sometime. They will come to the office.
You know what I like about you?
And they will come to the office like on a Sunday morning and take care of me. They are so, I'm their doctors. So I take care of them medically and they take care of my beauty part.
But I have to say this about you.
Cleopatra.
That's beautiful that you named that.
Call me Cleopatra Mencia.
I love it. That's good. I want a Cleopatra when I go there. I'm going to tell her. But anyway, I want to tell you, it's very unusual for a man, a smart man like you, to care so much for your face and the way you look. That's why you look so good. This isn't casual. I thought you just had a lot of orange juice or something, but you really take care of your body, don't you?
Well, you have to take care of your body inside and out. I follow a proper diet. I eat properly. I make sure that I do my exercise. Not too much exercise, but the exercise, at least I make sure I get that in there. And good diet and take care of my body outside.
Meditate.
I do that's for the brain. That's for internal.
Yes.
That's for the soul.
Yes.
So let's go back to the cancer patient now.
Please do that.
If you have a person that have any type of cancer, from Mother Nature, what do we have to fight cancer? The front line defense is your immune system. One more time. Your front line defense. You can study all you want to. You can look all the herbs you want out there. But your frontline defense is your immune system. And I'll give you an example. When you develop a cold and you don't have time to get sick and you keep going, that means you allow your immune system to take over the cold and you will get better. You know, even if it's a bacterial infection you have, your immune system will fight it and you will overcome that. And when you develop cancer, the first thing that people will do is what? They get sad. They become depressed. They don't want to do anything. They just want to throw the towel. And the cancer see the door open.
Wow.
And it will grow like wildfire. So whenever I have patients that come to me with cancer, and I have a young guy, a young patient, with everything going on in Puerto Rico, we have so many people coming over. And a young guy, very smart guy, he worked for a company that make him travel a lot throughout all Latin America, which is a job that I would love to have, just to travel all over the world.
We're not letting you go, forget it.
I know.
Go ahead.
But, when he came, he had this cough and this pain on the right side of the chest. So I said, okay, let's do like a chest x-ray. You're a young guy, 30-something years old, life ahead, never married, no kids, nothing. Busy with his job. Handsome kid, and let's do a chest x-ray. Maybe you have pneumonia because it doesn't sound right, your lungs. So we did a chest x-ray, and he has a huge mass on the upper part of the lung. I said, oh, my God, it must be tuberculosis because he traveled all Latin America. I said, it had to be tuberculosis. Couldn't be cancer. This young kid, there's no way it's going to be cancer. So
what did you call it? What you thought it was?
Tuberculosis, TB. When you have TB, which is an infection,
TB
right?
would
TB
show a lump?
In the lung. Usually it goes in the upper lung, tuberculosis.
I didn't know that.
And I say it have to be tuberculosis. There's no way this young kid is going to have cancer. So I did a blood test right then and there. He was not even on an empty stomach. I said, okay, I'm going to do your blood test. I need to know what's going on. The white blood cell count is going to show me you have some sort of infection. And I was the one on denial. The kid is like, do you think I have cancer? You think? I said, get out of here. So we did a chest x-ray. And when I see this huge mass, I say, come back. We had to do a CAT scan. We had to do an MRI. I consulted one of the best thoracic surgeons. So we can go there. I consulted one of the best pulmonologists. Because it's a young kid. I said, like my own kid being sitting on the exam table. And I consulted everybody under the sun that had to do with this, with any kind of thoracic issue. And Anita, he has lung cancer.
Oh, my God. Oh, you must have just want to cry.
And the kids say, like, I'm going to give up my job. I say, heck no, you're doing none of those things. We're going to fight this thing. He said, but it's cancer. You saw how big the mass was. I say, first of all, it's not in your other lung. You can live with one lung. It's not in your brain. It's not elsewhere, but right now in the lung. It's a huge mass. Somehow God sent a hurricane to Puerto Rico, send you to come here, and we're going to take care of you. And out of the hurricane, we're going to save one life, which is you. So we're going to fight this thing. And you should have seen that kid turn around because he saw hope. And so far, praise God, so far everything is so good.
Did you have to remove the lung?
Yeah.
Remove the lung.
Remove the lungs. Then they want to do radiation and chemotherapy and whatever they want to do, they can do. But at least we stop the monster from growing.
See, that's what you do. You do give people hope. Your hugs are hope. You know that.
My hugs and my kisses to my patients, they come from my heart.
Yes, I know that.
And
so get back to the immune system.
So the immune system, that kid immune system could have dropped so much that the cancer could have gone elsewhere. So he went, he got his hair cut, not at the spot, but he went, got his hair cut, blah, blah, blah. And I say, there is a tomorrow, if you want it tomorrow, but there is one there for you. And we just kept looking at that. I say, that's your new philosophy in life.
Okay, so move fast forward to an older person. Let's say an
and
older...
if he's listening, he should go to the med spa now.
Yes, he should. I hope
The
he is
older
listening.
person, even more important, because the immune system, as we age, is more fragile. Now, who will have a more fragile immune system if you follow a not so good life? You are a smoker, you are a heavy drinker, you don't eat properly, you are overweight, you do all the wrong thing, you most likely are damaging chronically your immune system, because every time you eat the wrong food, every time you eat all this, ingest all this chemical into your body, the immune system sees this as foreign body, and it's constantly trying to fight this thing you are feeding your body. The immune system is there to defend you. The immune system is like your real mother. It's better than the mother God gave us. It's there to defend your body, with all might. So the moment we neglect that immune system, chronically even worse, and any cell take the wrong direction, which is how the genesis of cancer. Cancer is nothing that a cell that is meant to be a milk-producing cell in the breast, where those cells will continue to replicate. Because, the breast doesn't know when you're going to get pregnant and when you're going to stop getting pregnant. So those cells keep replicating. The cells in the skin, they keep replicating. Every 36 days, the baby cells from the bottom of the skin, they come up to the top as dead cells. They die. And when you get a facial, you're getting rid of basically those dead cells. That's what you're doing. It's a superficial treatment to cleanse those dead cells from the skin. So those cells are constantly replicating. And when one of those cells decided that I'm not going to be a skin cell anymore, I'm going to split and send one of my baby cells to become a hair cell or to become a bone cell. And the bone cell by itself says, I'm here all by myself, so let me just replicate myself as who I am. And that's that growth that you get is cancer. That's the genesis of cancer.
I didn't realize that's how it works.
And then you have things that can precipitate that. For example, if a person get exposed to the sun and get bad burns, multiple occasions, don't use sun blocker, then you are propagating the growth of cancer. Well, if you use sun blocker and you protect yourself and you don't go out of, especially the snowbird, they come from Canada and Europe, and they go to the Caribbean, and they want in a weekend take the suntan that you would take in 3 months. And that's bad for the skin. That will dehydrate the skin and do a lot of damage. But at the same, it gives you good color, nice color. I can lend you mine, my little olive color. I always want to borrow my olive color. So if you try to do that quickly, it's damaging to the skin, and then it can the rays coming from the sun can then precipitate those cells to turn into malignancy.
So if I have a question, is there a magic pill to take for your immune system?
Yes.
Yes?
It is.
Oh, I didn't know I'd get a yes.
I said it at the office, too.
What is that?
It's called a smile.
Oh.
And a hug.
Oh, I love that.
And it's called no holding back, regrets, and anger.
I just
Keep
decided,
looking forward.
Let's do this. Let's get a pill bottle.
Yeah.
And let's call it Dr. Mencia's
magic pill.
For
you
know
the
what?
System.
Magic pill. And inside we could just have some little notes about hugs and kisses and all the things you said, and you could just give them out. I may do something like this. That's what you do. I've watched you over the years.
I have one of my colleagues that basically had done wrong to me, and he came back and he said, I need help, I need a letter for the court and blah blah blah. And I know you probably are angry. I said, no, I don't hold anger. You run. So I gave him a hug. I said, come in, let's talk.
That's very interesting that
gave him
you
a
get
hug.
that.
Yeah, because
Talk about that.
well, anger is like the smoking and the sun damage to the skin. Anger is the damage to the soul, and it's the damage to the immune system. So no matter what anyone have done to you in the past, you need to let it go, because the only one hurting is yourself when you hold anger within you. So you need to let go.
It's a good thing for me this morning. I have some anger against some people. You want me to let them go?
Let them go.
Really?
Just throw them in the water and let them be free.
But then I don't have to deal with them anymore, right?
The same thing when I do good. When I do good, I throw it in the water and let it fly. Just let it flow in the river. Because some people do good, expecting something in return. At least I thank you, they want to hear from you. But that thank you can come in so many different ways. If you believe in the power of the universe, I do something good for you, and then Ina come and reward me. And Ina, you probably don't even know each other. So your rewards come in so many different ways from the universe, that we know so little about.
Well, let's go back to the negative part. So this man who did do something that wasn't very nice to you, you said to him, yes, come in, it's okay, I do forgive you, or whatever.
I have forgiven you from the moment that I don't hold things back. As I do my meditation, I turn back all the bad things out of my life, and it's like a room. And in that room you have boxes. Boxes filled with good stuff, and boxes filled with anger and bad stuff and bad thoughts.
Okay.
You empty those boxes out of that room. Now you have more room in your, you have more space available. So when I do my meditation, I take all those bad things and empty out of my room. Get it out.
You're such a philosopher.
And I have now all this room for me to stretch and live a wonderful life.
But those people who have not done the right thing, you let them back in your life?
Of course.
Waiting for them to do the next bad thing?
Yeah. If that's their life, because every time they do bad, they are hurting themselves. They are hurting their immune system. They are hurting their soul. They are just, if you look at Indian philosophy, they, the portion that believe in reincarnation, they say when a person is going to reincarnate, meaning coming from this life to a new life, if you had done bad, and you are a dog, you're going to become now a worm in your next life. If you have done great and you are a dog, you're going to become maybe a cow. You're going to become something bigger than a dog. So as our lives, as we do good in life, if you believe in reincarnation, if you study reincarnation, every time you do good, you are always regenerating a society with good.
This is a lovely conversation. We started out talking about facials and cancer, and this said so much about you today. This was a very, very beautiful thing that we did today. You don't know that, but this show right now for the last probably 10 minutes was very important to a lot of people, including me, but people out there that I'm sure are harboring a lot of things and their immune system's going down, right? So maybe now, why don't we do our specials again?
Let's talk about our specials.
Well, the reason is because this is a way for them to relax.
Let's give Ina. Even Richard is back there crying.
Yeah,
Richard, don't cry. Okay, tissue for everybody.
Oh,
okay, good person.
A good person, right. And Charlie's just sitting here. He doesn't know what's going on, right?
Yeah,
Charlie's been reincarnated for something very beautiful because he's so good.
He is very good.
Yeah, he is so good. Okay, so tell us.
The specials.
Okay, specials.
The November one. What is on November? I know there's something that is only running in November.
In November, we only have running the facial special.
Oh, that's what I have. Yeah, that was good.
Turbo microdermabrasion. Yes.
Microdermabrasion.
Turbo.
Microdermabrasion.
Say that again.
Turbo.
Turbo.
Oh, a turbo. Because it's
Turbo,
a turbo.
right.
¿Habla inglés?
No, but turbo meaning it.
Panimayas?
What turbo means?
Capiche?
The regular microdermabrasion
Yes.
is when they use this machine, it just
Yes.
goes in one direction.
Right.
Comprendo.
Okay, turbo.
When you use turbo, it circulates.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it rotates.
It gets
Just
more
rotate.
out
More
of your
of the
skin.
dead skin.
Okay.
They go into the deep into the dead skin.
Yeah,
Take all
completely.
the dead skin out.
Go
Suck it out.
much deeper.
Go ahead.
You
Turbo
can talk up
microdermabrasion. So
So-
those are the special, and do they have a price or something like?
Yes,
You know?
the regular price of that service is $250, and the special is running for only $130.
Wow, that's what I
And
pay.
that's why you get a facial
That's what I
as
pay
well
with
as
the
a
tip.
microdermabrasion. I mean,
Yes.
The facial and then a microdermabrasion, and okay.
Yes.
So that's only
And-
this month.
How long
Thank God
does
I
that
went and
take?
got
And
that
the
one.
facial, it's for your face and your neck. Very important for the
Yes.
women
Yes.
to take care of your neck.
The décolleté.
Yeah,
right?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want the special, call 954-561-8799. 954-561-8799.
Okay, let go that spotlight.
No, and now we're out of time, but we did
Go
it.
ahead. Go
So
ahead, quickly.
the hair department.
Hair department has a special.
We have two beautiful ladies working there. They can do your hair, fix your hair, and they can do a makeup. So for the people,
So what's the special?
For the special is 25% of hair service, any hair service, blow dry, haircut, and 15% of color service.
This
on
is really,
any
and this
color.
is just now in November.
It's until
No,
the end
that's
of the
all
year.
of the
This is
win-
for
yeah, all of the
For
holidays.
the holidays.
And we have to go.
Only this one
Sorry.
was November.
Sorry. You could just give
We
me
have
phone
it-
number.
we have
with
their
you.
call.
We live with you,
Yeah,
so you
okay,
can,
I have
when you
it,
get
yeah.
a break, you can talk
I just
about
want to say for Tuesdays and Sundays, we have a special offer for hot stones massage.
Oh,
I
that's
love
nice.
hot stones. I have
It's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, it
You-
is great. I
Yes, you
understand.
get 1 hour and a half
Right.
for only $80.
Oh,
Okay.
Ladies and
fabulous.
gentlemen.
we
Thank
leave
you
all
for
the
being
special.
here and
Thank
all
you.
your inspiration.
Relaxation.
I'm later going to make some phone
Let
calls
go.
to people, who I have
let
not
go.
let
Don't
go.
be angry.
Okay,
Drink some water.
Thanks for
Yeah.
listening to the wonderful
Drink
world
water.
of wellness with
I
Dr.
will be right
Anita
back.
Mencia. Be sure to tune in each Saturday morning from 7 to 7:30 right here on WSBR 740 AM.